Hi Aries, this is your July reading. I hope you can hear me. We do have a storm. We've been having a storm pretty much every day here in Florida. But well, I'll try to speak up so you guys can hear. All right, so this is for July, whatever comes out, okay? So Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July. Whatever comes out for Aries. Ooh, we have the Four of Wands, Aries. I feel like your readings just kind of get better and better as time goes on. What's the Four of Wands about? So if you've been fighting over a career choice or a position at work, whether you've been struggling with finding a new home, if you've been fighting with somebody in the home, you know, like maybe a roommate or something like that, I feel like that's going to go in your favor, whatever that looks like. So like I said, if you're looking for a new place, you'll be successful. If you're looking for a new position at work, you'll be successful. And if you're fighting with somebody in the home, it'll turn out fine. Continue for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. No, I'm not taking that. The Ace of Pentacles wanted to come out. I probably should have taken it for you, but we'll see if it pops back out. You are going out a little bit more, a little more socialization for you for July. Ace of Pentacles came out. So July is your month, I think, for any sort of financial success. You know, maybe you're looking for a new job, maybe you get a pay raise, you know, whatever that looks like for each Aries. No, we're not going to do that, guys. No, we're not going to do that. We do have something here that you are not allowing to happen, however. What is that for Aries in July? So as far as your romantic connection to somebody, I feel like if you are tied to somebody, you know something about them and you're not really bringing it to the surface. You're sort of like waiting else for them to expose themselves, or you are almost like playing games about it. Like, you know, you're not being up front that you know, or maybe you suspect it and you just want to know for sure, something like that, okay? That needs to be brought to the surface. If you are not romantically involved, this could be somebody from, this could be a friend or coworker. For Aries, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Your money is going to look much better in July, much better. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. I want to see if this is a relationship. I'm seeing a placenta, guys. I'm not really sure why that is. No, this is financial, okay? It's not romantic. However, I will tell you, if you are not involved, if you're currently not involved and you are looking, you do have somebody coming your way. Could be a water sign. It's just somebody with really, really deep emotions, but they try to like cover it up, okay? I feel like there's something weird about their voice. That's another thing, another way you're going to recognize them. I don't know why I feel that. Else they have like a, else they like have an accent, or they mumble, or, you know, something like that. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Aries in July? Okay, if you guys are already involved with somebody, there could be a third party. Okay, there could be a third party, and it doesn't, you know, honestly, it doesn't look like your partner was like searching for this. This is probably somebody from their past, and they're probably like kind of like haunting them to get back together, or haunting them like to talk to them, something like that. I feel like they're kind of a little resistant. Could be an air sign, not necessarily, but I still don't like it. I still don't like it. Now, if this is somebody new that you're going to meet, just know that they still have some sort of an attachment to somebody else, and they're like sort of like pretending they're over it, and they're not entirely. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse? You may have had, it doesn't have to be an earth sign, but you definitely had somebody in your energy that really bothered you. And in a pretty deep way. Like, this is not, you know, this isn't somebody that just aggravated you. This is somebody that hurt you very badly. They have finally moved on. Come July. Sorry, I'm saying it like it's right now. I apologize. They will be moving on come July. We have the World here for Aries in July. Why is that? I'm seeing Norse mythology, guys. So I feel like you've really, like, or will, I should say, really take some time to rethink your own path, what direction you want to take, you know, whether that's career, personal, spiritual, whatever that is. There's also somebody who's been kind of stalking you, Aries, whether that's like a real stalker or just somebody that watches your profiles. I do think that's coming to an end as well. They got nowhere, so they're moving on. For Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising in July. There's that third party situation again. I don't know, Aries, I don't like it. I feel like you know this is happening too. You need to make a decision about this attachment to whoever this is. Okay, whether it's it looks romantic, but maybe it's a business partner even, like looking elsewhere. I don't know. I just don't like it. So if you are involved in anything and you are aware, it's saying you're aware. You need to make some decisions. Aries. I don't see a fresh start with this person, by the way. So if you're thinking that you can just sweep it under the rug or never bring it up or not speak your truth or something like that, it's not going to work regardless. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Aries in July? Okay, you are going to, I do feel like you are going to say something to them in time. I don't know if it'll be July or after, but you will end up saying something. And by the way, somebody else comes in immediately. So for those of you that are single, like I said, expect somebody to be coming in. And for those of you that are in a relationship where you know the person is deceiving you, you will be getting like immediate new person coming in. Immediate. I'm seeing aquamarine, guys. I do see a pretty big fight here. The decision you make is going to be, this is fantastic. So, you know, like I said, this is something that needs to happen. I do see you actually going through with it, which is great. If it's a situation where you lived with this person, I don't see you having to like come out of pocket or anything like that. If it's a situation where, you know, you guys work together as business partners, I don't see anything where you have to worry about your finances, okay? Or losing clients or something like that. Why is the Three of Cups in the reverse for Aries in July? It's saying letting go of a toxic person is going to bring in another person for you. Heavy on the Pisces, guys. If they're not a Pisces, they definitely have some sort of like Claire. The person's coming out as quite spiritual. Somebody's ignoring an addiction as well here. For Aries come July. Trying to find some stability. You may be invited to something in July as well. It's almost like a, not an intervention. It's almost like you had some like bad blood with some people and they're inviting you out to kind of like resolve it. This could be at work for sure. If not, could be friends. Come July for Aries. You are in the upright. That's great. That's wonderful. But you will have some sort of financial issue pop up in July as well, okay? Again, your money looks fine, but it's like one of those things where, you know, your furnace breaks or, you know, your house explodes, you know, something like that. Let's take a look at what that is. It turns out fine. It turns out fine. So again, whatever this is, maybe you have car insurance and it works out fine. It's just sort of like a upfront cost. Maybe you have to pay, I can't think of the name of that fee, you know, just to get your insurance to cover it eventually. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't stress too much over it. You're going to find like it's a really stressful situation at the time, but it gets resolved really well. Continue for Aries. Why is the Six of Wands in reverse? You're struggling right now with some taking care of yourself. You are. Like, you're kind of hesitant about what, you know, future events, and I think that's part of it. Maybe it's anxiety or overthinking, but it is taking a toll on your health, so please be mindful of that. You need to be spending more time on you and less time, like, in your head. Easier said than done. I can't even do it, so. Why is the Six of Cups here? Somebody's going to try to reconcile with you as well. Could be that earth sign I saw earlier. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it definitely looks like, kind of looks like finances were involved for some reason, but I don't think it's going to happen. We have the Three of Swords here, so I don't feel like you know, want to rekindle. You might hear them out and just kind of walk away afterwards. Aries for July. I do expect this person to put up a bit of a fight for this, okay? I don't think you're going to do anything with it. You're not, but it's like they're not going to go away easily. Anything else you want Aries to know for July? Anything else? It looks like you have two manifestations that you're sort of like or desires that you're sort of like at a crossroads about. You're not really sure which one you want more or which one you should focus on. I don't see that being resolved in July, okay? I feel like you're still going to be really overthinking it. For you guys that have a friends with benefit, I see that coming to an end in July as well. For those of you that may have like a coworker or a friend that has a crush on you, I feel like they will also be giving up in July. For Aries, somebody will be moving. I don't think it's you. It's somebody that you know, somebody that you're close to, and I don't feel like you're gonna love it. I feel like you're gonna be disappointed that they're leaving. They have to move for whatever, you know, whatever opportunity is, you know, presented to them. Could be work related, but you do have options coming up. So if you plan on moving, you will have options. But this looks like somebody you know. Your options do have to do with a water sign, just an FYI. So it's probably more romantic than it is like work related, but take it as it resonates, okay? Anything else for July for Aries? Okay, yeah, so I really don't think you're the one that's moving, because it's saying here that that's not happening in July. Or if it's at a distance, I should say. If it's not a move, it's a trip. It's a trip you were going to take and it doesn't happen. You might be kind of disappointed, but I also see some relief for some reason. I don't know why that is. Anything else for Aries? Somebody still owes you money. I don't see that. If they don't owe you money, they owe you something. You know, whatever that, maybe they borrowed your crock pot. I don't know. But like they owe you something. I don't see that happening in July. Anything else for Aries? And I'm going to end it here. Okay, so when entering a new relationship of any sort, okay, whatever that looks like, make sure there's clear, direct communication, because I feel like things aren't being said that need to be said in order to get this off on the right foot. Okay, and in order to find temperance is coming out. Okay, so in order to find some sort of balance and agreement, and it does have to do with a relationship. So that could be, like I said, a new business partner, a new client. That could be a romantic situation, but the communication needs to be a lot better, because it looks almost like somebody might feel like the relationship is of a different status than what it really is, you know, that sort of things. Like, no, we're still in a situationship. No, oh God, I thought we were getting married, you know, something of that nature. So, all right, Aries, I'm going to end it there. I hope this helps.